a cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always throw that round. I done put my work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I done came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. These money hungry fiends, they think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. Got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These sisters want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm not on the meal. You ready to kill? These suckers better chill. But I ask brother Will, the king is in the building, so you haters take a meal. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Yeah, yeah. This is Chicago, nigga. Well. The picks have been rotating over and over and over and over again. ESPN once again gives a mock draft about who's going where, what going what, and how this is happening. I don't know what ESPN is talking about, doing, or what they hear, but they got to be hearing something. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Hey, y'all, welcome to the show. I appreciate y'all. Listen, thank you for coming in. Hit the like button when you come in. And guess what, y'all? Listen, today we're going to talk about what is going on with this draft because it's very important. Because, you know, I like to see the rundown or get the rundown of who's doing what, who choices and whose draft stock has, you know what I mean, has dipped, who's really, you know what I mean, on their stuff, you know what I mean? And where would potentially our favorite girls that's in college, where they potentially would go. So what I wanted to do is just have this discussion with you guys because the draft is here in just a couple of days. So I just want to say good morning to my baby Nicole, brother Anthony, brother Brian Lewis. Hey, PG, I appreciate you being in the building. Brother Van, you know what I mean? This is an interesting subject. So y'all hit the like button and also those that come in, subscribe. But I want to go over something that we really should be talking about, which is in good nature, the draft. In a couple of days, we will have something exciting to watch on TV as we get to see our girls, our baby girls, go in the direction of the W and to the teams that we think that they should go to, you know what I mean, or the teams that we want them to go to. And we think that are good fits for the draft. So I want to go over what ESPN has said It says the WNBA mock draft 2026. Miles replaces Fudd at projected #1 spot. Did y'all hear that? So Olivia Miles is projected to be #1. They have looked all over everywhere. They have went over film. You know how these guys, these people, they go over film consistently. Most of those scouts, for the draft. The WNBA got a small draft. They don't have it like football, or it's not as big as the Columbine or in the NBA. It's not, what I mean? It's only 15 teams. So they have their own scouts that comes out, which is a small, minute party, maybe about from 15 to 20 people that's trusted individuals. They come out and they do a scouting report and look at film. And, all of these people with these networks, you know what I'm saying? Some of you that know about it in the back, on the back end, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? So Olivia Miles is actually projected to be the #1 pick in this draft and taking the place of AZ Fudd. They talk about how Olivia Miles is actually the piece of the puzzle that was needed for each and every team that's out there. They saying that O is actually what every team really, really want and need. Most people, we already know, a lot of teams need a point guard, which I said this, y'all. What's going on, Sports Wave? Hey, what's going on, Drake? My main man, my namesake. Good morning, ADP. So Olivia Miles is now the talk of all draft boards as #1 from what is being said and speculated on ESPN, that O will be moving AZ Fudd out the way because she can put the ball on the floor. She can run your offense. She can, as we seen her, she can play defense. She got into foul trouble in the last, but she's also willing to play defense. She can pass the ball at a higher rate than what we've ever seen before. She passes the ball better than pretty much, I don't know, since Madge been in there, those freaky passes and over the head and around the back and behind her and between the legs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's going on that, certain people claim that they player does that, but no, not like Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is just freakishly talented with distributing that ball and putting that ball on the floor. She freakishly talented and she don't get ripped very much. She manages her turnovers, and the news of it all today. Let me read it to you guys. Projecting as yeah. So in 21 hours, Yahoo Sports, this is what they said, and then I'm gonna go into ESPN, and then who along the way will be, it says that is not, the WNBA fans sound off after ESPN projects new #1 for 2026 mock draft. For months, AZ sat comfortably at the top of the WNBA mock drafts as the inevitable #1 pick. And quite understandably, many would agree. Foot, despite battling significant knee injuries early in her career, solidified her pro-ready status by leading UConn in the 2025 National Championship. She had a 24-point performance in the title game and earned the Final Four Most Outstanding Player honors. Her senior season has also seen and reached new heights, averaging a career high of 17.3 points while leading the nation in three-pointers. Despite these credentials, the latest ESPN projections have introduced a new front runner in the 2026 draft. So, guys, they already have taken AZ Fudd off of the top of the food chain. You know, they've already removed her per, I believe, per the last game that she played. These people is highly critical. You understand? These people, you know, sometimes when it comes to the draft, y'all, you know, these are human beings. These young ladies, they are young ladies. You got what I'm saying? And they treat them like, you know, I hate the aspect of slavery part. You got what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Like dehumanization. You got what I'm saying? Maybe that's where I'm getting at. Because they talk like these girls are not human. Yes, they're talking about basketball, but as if these players have fell off. And AZ Fudd had not fell off. She did not have a good game in the Final Four, and that did mess with her draft stock apparently because what we're reading. So I'm gonna go on. It says, despite the credentials, the latest ESPN projections have introduced a new frontrunner in the 2026 WNBA draft, with Olivia Miles leapfrogging AZ Fudd for the #1 spot. Specifically, the prediction has Miles getting selected as the overall #1 pick by the Dallas Wings. This is interesting because she could go on to partner with Paige Beckers in place of AZ Fudd, which even outside of the performance reasons, many fans have anticipated sharing a court with Beckers because of their off-court relationship. And of course, AZ Fudd, especially for her performance during the recently concluded season, would not be a wrong choice as #1 pick. Fudd, in fact, delivered the career's best campaign in 2025-2026 season, stepping into primarily leadership role following the graduation of Paige Beckers. She led UConn to undefeated regular season and a #1 ranking. However, according to the mock draft report, she doesn't have a strong enough NCAA tournament this season, particularly with her cold shooting stretch in the Final Four. I told y'all. Y'all see how these people do, man? They'll turn on you, bro. They'll turn on you. And most surprisingly part of the entire projection is that she didn't just drop to second. She fell to third. The Spanish professional, our fam, taking the #2 spot instead. This is especially notable considering Fudd was projected to be #1 in the previous 2 mock drafts. And Olivia Miles, who was projected #3 is in those same drafts, now sits at #1. And to be fair, she delivered the remarkable season, building on the already stellar college career. Her remarkable season was defined by both individual dominance and team success, as she not only won the Big 12 Player of the Year while averaging 19.6 points per game, but also guided TCU to its first ever Elite Eight appearance. All of this helped guide the Horned Frogs to 32-6 record and their first ever elite appearance. Obviously, a projected mock draft is never absolute, so it's still very much possible for AG Fudd to go number one. Well, while the 2026 draft is scheduled for Monday, April the 13th, so fans won't have to wait too long to find out how it all unfolds. So that was Yahoo, y'all, giving they 2 cents. Y'all already know how I feel about Yahoo uh, a lot. You know what I mean? I don't all the time go off of what sports say because I don't in particularly like how they get down and how they treat players. But Olivia Miles, they got projected as they got Olivia Miles projected as number one, and we gonna go over that real quick. It says the WNBA evaluators. Remember, I told y'all it's evaluators, which we know the evaluators they're looking at film right now for the WNBA draft, and it says have been scouting prospects for months, but the college players available in Monday's draft at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN. Y'all be here because we gonna be on the Players Club live like we was last year. Said had one of the last auditions in the NCAA tournament. It's better to emphasize the players' overall body of work versus what happened in the weeks, but strong performances in their final college postseason have been known to help players' draft stock. In our latest WNBA mock draft, for example, TCU point guard Olivia Miles has moved to the top of the board, as the lottery pick last season when she was eligible at an eligible age wise for the draft. Instead, she transferred to TCU from Notre Dame for her final college season in hopes of being an ever more polished pro prospect. Come back. Come back, baby, when you get done. She was at her best statistically in the NCAA tournament, averaging 19 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 9 assists, where the Horned Frogs lost to South Carolina in the Elite Eight. Some might question whether the Dallas Wings, who have the number one pick, will pair Miles with another young guard who handles the ball a lot, such as last season's WNBA Rookie of the Year, Paige Beckers. But those two highly talented players might also complete each other. The WNBA free agency is underway, so signings before the draft day could change our first round projections again as the team needs are filled and revealed. But for now, here's our latest mock draft, which include 4 players from the UCLA NCAA championship. So they finna go over the mock draft. We're gonna go over that mock draft with them, and we gonna leave it on the flow, y'all. We gonna leave it on the flow. You know what I'm saying? They said, how y'all doing? When y'all come in, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button when y'all come in, please. And also, you know what I mean, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. So here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? It says Dallas Wings. And they trying to make sense of it all. So we gonna go and make sense of it all with them. It says the Dallas Wings will pick number 1 at the first pick of the draft, Olivia Miles. Miles averaging a career 19.6 points this season, and the Horned Frogs went 32-6 and won the Big 12 regular season title. She had 6 triple-doubles this season, including one in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Her court vision is excellent. She made 73 three-pointers this season at TCU, and the last season at Notre Dame. With the kind of offense Arsenal Miles could work well with Beckers and Enrique Gumawale if they stay in Dallas. Number 2, our fam. So to all those ones that I've been telling you that they was not going to let our fam be number 1 in this draft, I told you what I know. The American people do not want to see their college kids, especially being American draft for an American team. They not ready to let I don't know who I was telling. Brian Lewis, you could remind me. I don't know who I was telling. I was telling them that they not ready for a overseas player to be number 1 yet in this women's league. I'm just telling y'all. Maybe when they get to 18 or 20, they'll be ready for that. But they're not ready for a overseas player to go number 1. Not in this WNBA, not the way it is right now. But our fam is projected, which not bad. She's 6'4", not bad, but I think that's gonna be Lauren Betts. I think our fam gonna drop lower than Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts didn't win a championship, so I think that this part is bullshit. So I picked Lauren Betts as being the number 2 pick. The reason why Alana Smith have gotten an offer from New York, and if Alana Smith is going to New York, you could bet your wet willy. You could bet your wet willy that Lauren Betts is going to Minnesota. Okay, but they got our fam there. Says who is averaging 9.2 points and 5 rebounds of the Valencia in Spain, is just 19 with a ton of potential. Y'all know that Cheryl Reeves do not like young players. So I don't know why they trying to post this type of stuff. She, first of all, don't like rookies. She don't. Y'all heard her say it before. Young players make too many mistakes. Y'all heard her say that she likes to play with players that has already starting into their development, and all they need is seasoning that she could bring to the table. So y'all know that Cheryl Reeves is not gonna pick our fam. I'm just telling you. I'll be surprised. I could be wrong. But I don't think Cheryl Reeves is picking no our fam at 19 years old to go to Minnesota to her Lynx. Okay, it says it comes down to quickly on how well Cheryl Reeves and the Lynx believe fam could adjust to the WNBA, how high they believe her ceiling is, especially considering how well UCLA, Lauren Betts, they know Lauren Betts supposed to go number 2. They already know that. Played her senior season. Betts has to be considered for this spot too. In the Lynx pick as post player. They're going to go bigger. Cheryl Reeves need to be bigger because she done lost her. Old girl is gone to, they lost Maria, which is 6'7". They 6'7". Russian is gone. So I believe Lauren Betts is actually going to Minnesota. And she's like a Minnesota-y type of player too. She, So Seattle Storm will pick AZ Fudd. It says Fudd could still be picked at number 1, which is where we've had her in the 2 previous mock drafts. But this could be a good landing spot for her, in the Storm might retool with the younger group under Coach Sinai Raymond. Fudd was the outstanding player at the 2025 Final Four, but didn't have a strong strong and NCAA tournament this season. After the career high 34 points with eight 3-pointers in the second round, Fudd totally just 31 points on 12 of 39 shooting, 30.8% in her last 3 games. She was 3 of 15 from 8 points in the Huskies' national semifinals loss to South Carolina. See, that kind of messed with her stock check. Sanaya, I need make me 6 almond butters, six almond butters, 6 baby powders, the powdered donuts, 6 powdered donuts, and 6 midnight pomegranates, and then you can make me 6 the B9 bomb them there. All right, those 4. Excuse me, y'all. You know I got the workshop going on. Y'all know the butters is being made. Kelsey, what's going on? How you doing? I appreciate you. Yeah, Lauren Betts. I would think Lauren Betts is going number 2. I don't even think that our fan will go number 2 either. I knew she wasn't going number 1. But I definitely know she's not going number 1 in this mock draft. It says Seattle would need a PG since Skylar could be out. Yeah, Skylar Diggins could be out. So AZ Fudd, I don't know unless they try to move her, Brother Brian, to PG. But I do think that Kiki Rice might be going to Seattle. I could be wrong. But I think Kiki Rice gonna be the number 3 pick overall. I think AZ Fudd then dropped in this draft. Chat. Number 4, I think number 4 would be AZ Fudd, but they said it's Lauren Betts, which I told y'all Lauren Betts is gonna be the number 2 pick. That's who I picked to be number 2. I think that Washington Mystics will get a guard also, and that could be AZ Fudd. I think AZ Fudd gonna drop the number 4, and I think that Washington Mystics will pick up AZ Fudd, but they got Lauren Betts here, and we already know that Lauren Betts is not going number 4 after winning a national championship and having the year in the season that she had. She averaged 68.8%. She averages 21 points per game, 9.3 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and 2.8 blocks. Lauren Betts is not going forth. She a volume scorer like that. That's not happening. So I disagree with that part of the mock draft, saying that Lauren Betts is going to go 4. She will not go 4. I guarantee you that Lauren Betts will not go 4th in this draft. I don't know, but this is all of the people who gets together and they get their cigars. Remember, I told y'all, these are supposed to be the elite people for the draft. You know what I'm saying? And they saying that man, that's so crazy. They saying that Lauren Betts will ultimately be the 4th overall pick for this draft. So I want to ask the chat, what has Lauren Betts done for these people to think that she is a 4th overall pick? That her stock would drop to number 4. I don't think that Lauren Betts will be number 4 at all. I think that she had a phenomenal season. I don't, for her court vision, she can pass the ball. Lauren Betts can put the ball on the floor. You've seen that she has gotten better with her jump shot. Y'all see her 15-footer looks good. It looks wet. Her mid-range shot looks good. The turnaround hook, the spin move to the basket. Her layups look good and clean. I think that Lauren Betts actually in this draft is picked and projected wrong in this draft. Lauren Betts is probably one of the most impactful players in college, and she has been the most impactful player in college thus far that we've seen, that she dominated this total, everybody that was calling her cream puff and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, calling her soft and all that stuff. I don't think that's actually a fair analogy. So me being a realist to myself, I don't think that I just think that they're wrong about Lauren Betts because she's the predominantly the strongest college prospect that's on the board. You know what I mean? You could agree or disagree. What's up, Uncle J.E.? I would say our fam would be at that 4th spot. Our fam probably go number 4. So you guys can see what I did. I was just going over first the top 5. So they got Olivia Miles projected to be number 1. So all of y'all remember the conversations that I had 2 years ago and last year about Olivia Miles' game. There's these so-called experts saying that Olivia Miles, and then said that I disrespect Magic Johnson when I called her Olivia Magic Miles. And she has just went on to a whole nother team and did exactly what I said that she was going to do. Olivia Miles, now they got her projected as number 1 in the ESPN's draft. So those of you that just came in. Number 2, they got our fam going at number 2. But I said, and I was having the discussion when some of you just came in, I said that Lauren Betts will be the 2nd overall pick because she has been the most dominant force in NCAA basketball. And I don't see Cheryl Reeves going to get our fam who's only 6'4" and who is 19 years old. And you know that Cheryl Reeves do not like rookies in the first place, and she's going to sit her. She's not going to spend a number 2 pick on a person that she expects to sit on the bench. She's not going to start at 19. She need Cheryl Reeves right now with the situation of her roster. You guys got to understand, Fee is not ready to go. Fee is not out of the boot. Fee is still rolling around in that stroke. McBuckets is not ready to go. McBuckets got hurt overseas. McBuckets is not ready to go. The Russian got taken to the, I believe, to the fight, to the tempo or the fire. I think the fire. Maria's gone there, and all they have is Sherrod. So Justice Sherrod. So they don't really have, and then Alana Smith is being wooed by New York. So you can see Alana Smith moving, uh moving to actually New York Liberty. But yeah, y'all write in the chat too. I could see her going number one. She was the most dominant force in the NCAA. But they could be right. Olivia might go number two because I know her draft stock has came up. But I'm just going off of what they saying. But I definitely think that Lauren Betts is not going to fall to number four, especially to our fam, who is only 19 years old. That is not happening. That's not happening. So Dallas do need a big. Dallas do need a dominant big. Paige Beckers is already there. Arike Gumawale is on the wing. So naturally, she would look good in Dallas also. And why could she be the number one pick? Why wouldn't Lauren Betts be the first pick that Dallas get? Because Dallas needs a big. Dallas don't have a big. They got rid of, you know what I mean, Crash Out, and Kalani is over in Phoenix. So they have no 6'7". And y'all know Mark, he loves the tall elite post players. So I don't see Mark not passing up on Lauren Betts to get a shorter player to play point guard when he already got a point guard that was Rookie of the Year and an All-Star. So I don't see the reason why he would take Paige out of the point guard position and Arike Gumawale saying that she's going to stay. I don't see that. I don't see that happening. I think they're going to get a big, and Lauren Betts might be going number one. So when you come in, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Says I thought Van said I thought Betts was going to go number one. Me too. She got all of the different amenities to go, but I'm just telling you what ESPN evaluators. We just going over the ESPN list, and then I'm also giving y'all what I think. Good morning, Brother William. Good morning. Fall in, big brother. Hit the like button. I love you. I appreciate you coming in. Uncle J.E. in the building. Juan Fo, what's happening? So, to let everybody know how it's going, when you come in, hit the like button. Number one, they got Olivia Miles projected. Number two, they got our fam projected. And number two, I disagree. I disagree with that. It could be Olivia Miles or Lauren Betts at number one or number two. And then they got at number three. At number three, y'all, they got AZ Fudd going to Seattle. But I don't think, I mean, I know that Skylar Dickens is on her way out. NECA is already gone. So it could be our fam could go, I don't know, Malunga is there, so they don't need no big guy. So I would say maybe Kiki Rice. Yeah, maybe Kiki Rice will go to Seattle, but they got AZ Fudd out of the number one spot and put Lauren Betts there. So we're going to go down the list, y'all. We're going to continue on. Moving on. They got at number 5, they got Fly J Johnson, which we all know that Chicago gonna probably get Fly J Johnson because they gave away the biggest star of all time in Chicago. I ain't gonna go over this. This is the last time. God damn. This is the last time that we will actually be seeing her and showing her in a Chicago Sky uniform. Since the giving up of Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky has to figure out what they need to fill seats up and put butts back in the seats that they lost entirely. So this is not just a draft pick to get together what Jeff Pagliosha is saying, that he actually want to go to the draft and pick up, and also what he need. But we gonna hear what ESPN said, why they saying that Flajay Johnson is going to Chicago. Johnson had ups and downs this season, but she has a lot of ability that might need to play against the pros to start her next stage of development. She's averaged 19 points and shot 52.4% in the Tigers' 3 NCAA tournament games. On the season, she shot a career best 39.3 from the arc of 48 of 122. That tied her career high with 89 assists. Her energy and defense are two of the strong things that Chicago Sky would need. Now, being that Chicago have lost the Barbie, they project that the Big Four is coming to Chicago to play. You know what I mean? Chicago's going to pick her outright. This projection was given by those big wigs that sit at the table and said that Chicago has lost the top player in the WNBA that's most known, and they need someone to put asses in seats. None other than Flajay Superstar Johnson will be coming to Chicago, and they projected her to come to Chicago even when the Barbie was here in Chicago. But if Chicago is smart, they will draft Big Four to try to soothe the pain of the loss of the great Angel Reese. And that's all they will be doing, is soothing the pain. This is not a big plug patch on a plug. You know what I'm saying? It says Sloot and Bam Bam will put butts in. See, she wins. I'm talking about draft picks. Don't trigger me, please. We ain't talking about them bum ass fucking players, okay? We talking about a shoe in, okay? Don't start. Sloot and goddamn Bam Bam is not in the goddamn draft. Would you knock it off? If she goes there, at least we will get some good lives from her mama. ADP, could you get your sister? Could you get your sister? Brian Lewis, I really did want to hear what you had to say. It says, I believe Flajay is the best transition guard in the draft. I also believe she's the toughest shot maker in the draft, and she could be the most athletic. She remind me so much, me personally, she remind me of Kahleah Copper. She is a Kahleah Copper type of player. They didn't think Kahleah Copper was going to turn out, but Kahleah Copper came in and bust their ass. It says that's not fair to Flajay, though, using her as a Band-Aid to soothe the loss of Angel. Yep, that's exactly what she would be. That's exactly what she would be. You know, she would be a Band-Aid for Chicago simply because Chicago has fumbled the bag, and now Kia will be coming to the Shy. And Kia, let me put this on the phone. Kia, I want you to know that I got your back. If you come to Chicago, I just want you to know that. We all love your daughter. I'm an LSU fan. I've been following Big Four since the rap game, before she even started playing basketball. I know you do plug in and you trying to see what's happening and who's who and who's what in Chicago. And I know you heard the gingerbread man's name being thrown around. I'm just telling you that I got your back. If you do come to Chicago, she will not have a hard time here in the city. That's all I got to say about that. She wins. I told you, don't freaking, after last night, don't, you and ADP don't trigger me, okay? Please, with the shenanigans. Can I get through with the show without, I'm finna ignore chat. Y'all blame it on she wins in ADP, because I'm not finna look at the chat now. Because they won't stop with the shenanigans. It's like we in the classroom right now. They is acting the hell up. Okay, so now, number 6, the Toronto Tempo, they got Nail Aglama. Nail at number 6, y'all. Are you kidding me? So at number 6, they got Nail Aglama from France. She a good player, of course. But once again, y'all, I'm just going to tell y'all, I don't know why and who's trying to be big on these overseas players. I'm not big on these who? I'm finna show you who. I'm not big on these overseas players. She's on the team and was on the team with Malonga. She's that point guard you guys was seeing. She plays point. She distributes the ball. She can shoot the ball. She can shoot. She's a streaky shooter, but she also is a good ball handler. She is not. Trust me, chat. They got her projected at number 6, going to the Tempo. I don't think that she gonna go in front of Kiki Rice or Cody McMahon. I'm sorry, Cody McMahon. But they got Neil Agnukma as the number 6 pick, and Glama, that's her name. Nail Anglama as the number 6 pick going to the Tempo. I don't think at number 6, Nail Anglama will be that. I think Kiki Rice or Cody Mahone will be your 6th and 7th pick. I could be wrong, Chet. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. You know, I don't think that I'm wrong. I think that the number 6 pick will be Cody. That's what I think. But like I said, I'm just going off of what the draft board says. The draft board said that Nail is going to be the number 6 pick. She's from France. She's an erky-twerky guard. But I think that Cody Mahone would be the number 6 pick after Big Four. Because you could arguably say that Chicago Sky need Cody Mahone. You could arguably say that the Chicago Sky need a Cody Mahone on their roster. If they don't keep Michaela Alawede, which was the rookie of the year, Michaela is a big burly girl, just like Cody Mahone, but they have nailed Alumna as the number 6 overall pick. Okay, y'all? I'm trying to get through this, man. I'm trying to get through this diabolicalness. So, at number 7, no. Pomegranate. You did pomegranate? Baby powder. Almond butter. The almond butter. You want 6 of those almond butters. Cody Mahone. Man, y'all. They got this jacked up, but I'm trying to get through it, y'all. I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get through this, y'all, so y'all can see what the hell is happening. You know what I mean? So y'all could call it yourself, because these people at ESPN trips me out with these overseas projections, and I don't think, with the way that these girls played in the tournament, I don't think that these girls deserve to be in this conversation. But her name is Ayana Martin. Ayana Martin is projected to be the Portland Fire's pick at 5'8". She's 5'8". Martin, who turned 20 in January, was part of the Spanish team that advanced to the Eurobasket championship game last summer. Despite her youth, she has a lot of experience playing professional level. She is averaging 14.8 points and 4.2 assists for the Perfumers Avania, whatever in Spain, the name of her team. In 2023, she was MVP of the FIBA Under 19 World Cup. So the Under 19 World Cup. So y'all gotta think about this. At number 6, they got Nail Anglama. Nail Aglama. So once again, y'all know who she is. Nail Aglama is averaging 15.5 points and 5.6 rebounds for the basket France team. It says Premier League, the BWL. She doesn't turn 20 until June, and likely can play at the small forward or shooting guard spot in the WNBA. The Tempo won a coin toss and opt to pick first in the draft, while letting the other expansion team, Portland, pick first in the expansion draft. So she 5'11", guys. She not that damn tall. I mean, she not 6 feet. And they got her going to the Toronto Tempo over y'all, Gianna Nimkins, Cody Mahone, Raven Johnson. You know what I mean? So we gonna do the top. We gonna get to the top 10. We gonna get to the top 10. We gonna get them. We gonna get there. I'm trying to get there so I can show y'all how these people pick. So Ayana Martin is the number 7 pick that is speculated to go to Portland Fire. And then Of course, we all knew that uh, that this name would come up and be talked about going because, of course, she's part of the champions that has won in the finals, Gianna Nimpkins. And I think that this is very low for her. But they got Gianna Nimpkins projected very low in this draft. Yeah, very low in this mock draft. They got Gianna Nimpkins at number 8. So Gianna Nimpkins is at number 8 in this draft. From UCLA. And I don't know. I said Cody McMahon. Shut up, Jacob. You in here trolling. Shut up. I said Cody McMahon. You not him. You ADP and she wins gonna be on lockdown in a damn minute. Gianna Nimpkins is supposed to go to the Golden State Valkyries. This is very I think Gianna Nimpkins is actually gonna go number 6 to the temp, number 6 or 7. They don't even have Kiki Rice in the top 10. I don't think that this Ayana Martin or this Neil Aglama is going to go number 6 and number 7. But what I do think, Kiki Rice is going to be in the top 10. They don't have her in the top 10. And Gianna Nimpkins is super low. You know, that's diabolical. But let me finish, chat. So Gianna Nimpkins is supposed to be going to the Golden State Valkyries. It says, who will second Bruins player taken after bets? They predict that she would be the second Bruin to be taken. Jacquez, they go, man, stop, man. It says it could be Nimpkins because of her most well-known skill, long-range shooting. She spent 4 years with one injury redshirt season at Utah before transferring to UCLA as a senior, a decision that worked out great for her and a national championship with the Bruins. Her scoring average dipped as expected with more talent around her, but Nimpkins still shot 42.9% from behind the arc at 87 for 203. She finished her collegiate career with 43.1% from the three-point line range. So she hit 335 three-pointers out of 777. So the Golden State Valkyries is supposed to have be getting Gianna Nimpkins and number 9 pick, the Washington Mystics. They project Cody McMahon. Cody McMahon, because Jacob make me mess up, y'all messing around with Jacob. Cody McMahon will have to transition to be more of a perimeter player in the WNBA and improve her three-point shooting. She has worked on that over the past 2 seasons. This year, after transferring to Ole Miss after 3 years at Ohio State, McMahon averaged a career high of 19.5 points and had a career best 36 three-pointers. But she shot 28.6 from the behind the arc. McMahon's physical style of play should translate well in the WNBA. So Cody McMahon is projected to go to the Mystics at number 9, chat. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I could be wrong. I'm gonna go over each and every last one of these players, the top 10. So just hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Why they be calling me wild? They know I'm lying. They know I'm lying. But they call me anyway. This shit is frustrating. At number 10, my baby bopper, the boo bop, the bam. Y'all already know who is projected at number 10. In it to win. Raven Johnson is projected to be the number 10th pick. For all that don't know, now you know that Raven Johnson is very spectacular. She's a seatbelt queen. She could put the ball on the floor. She could run anybody's offense. She is an impactful player. This is one of my favorite players, not just because she a Gamecock, not because she's a Gamecock. Trust me, y'all. Not just because she's a Gamecock. It's because Raven Johnson is the truth of the matter. Raven Johnson is projected to be the 10th pick overall. They said that God damn. That's probably them calling me. I'm seeing it. I see it. I see it. I see it, y'all. I see it. Let me get through this. I see it. Thank you, Uncle J. He broke that. Uncle J. He broke this, so I want to give you your credit. Raven Johnson is projected to be the number 10th pick. That's great news. That's great news. Oh, ADP did. I ain't see ADP. She made me not look. No, Van Kia not going there. Oh, it says. Let me see, y'all. Y'all, I'm trying to get through this draft, and y'all talking about. Let me see, WNBA. If it ain't on the list, then it didn't happen. Transactions. I don't see it on the transaction board, so I don't know nothing about Rickea Jackson going to it don't say it. It has not happened. This has not happened. It says, as of April the 9th, 2026, Chicago Sky are in discussion to acquire forward Rickea Jackson from the Los Angeles Sparks in potential blockbuster trade. That means y'all Camilla. That mean Camilla. That mean Illa Miller. If that happened, that mean Camilla. It says the purpose trade involves sending Ariel Atkins to Los Angeles Sparks in exchange for Rickea Jackson. Discussing ongoing, nothing finalized the import, but trading forward Angel Re-sparked the signing of Ariel Atkins. To get Atkins, Los Angeles wanted more of an experienced player and acquired and called for Ariel Atkins. Los Angeles did. So for y'all information, they called for Ariel Atkins. Los Angeles did. ADP, you don't want nobody to come to Chicago, so stop it. You don't want Chicago to have no players. I don't want the Dallas. I don't want the Atlanta Dream to have no players either. Now, since you won't do that, I don't want Barbie there in Atlanta. I don't want Howard there. I don't want nobody there in Atlanta. I know you're saying it because they bad to the people, but the fans gotta have. We don't be killing us because you want to kill the front office of the Sky. You trying to kill the Chicago fan base. You want the fan base to squander in sadness, not to have nobody. That's what you're doing. When you're shooting at the front office, you shooting unintentionally to the fan base of people, fans like me, ADP, your brother. You shooting us and don't want us to have any fulfillment, any joy, and you want us to have hell. Because the team, the people are hell. So you want the Chicago fan base. I'm telling y'all, Chicago Sky, I want y'all to be listening. Sometimes the inconsideration, sometimes because of the disrespect of the Chicago Sky and the debacle and the bad business people that these people are. No, I don't want nobody to go there to be mistreated. But the fans supposed to be able to watch basketball. ADP, this for you. ADP, this for you. Shout out to who gave you that ADP? William Goins. Shout out to William Goins for ADP. He gave us that lunch money, baby. That's great. Shout out to William Goins. I thank you, brother, for being a part of this community, y'all. I really do. ADP is a hard worker. She is a person of development and mental health. You know, I love my sister. She looks out for me all the time. Now, Rickea Jackson is another player that I like a lot. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, Brian. Rickea, if that deal goes through, that'll be it. It says T. Camilla confirming it. T. Camilla says, yes, Rickea is going to the Sky. In return, LA gets Ariel Atkins and some other stuff. Okay. All right. It says, now Jeff P gets black players and good players after Angel was gone. Wow. Yeah. Go get that wing stop. She wins. You better stop. Jeff P is a clown. Yes, I agree. Now, listen. Let me get finished with the draft, y'all, and then we gonna talk this basketball talk of what just occurred. What happened? Do y'all see? That's why y'all watch my show, because guess what? Stuff be happening all the time when I'm on live. What big? Hey, stuff be happening. Y'all can't lie. Stuff be happening all the time on my live, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So at number one, they said that Olivia Miles will be the number one pick. They said number two will be our fam going to the Lynx. So Dallas will be getting, they saying that Dallas will be picking in the mock draft today by ESPN against all of the analysts and the people that sits at the table of the draft board. They said that Olivia Miles is number one on top of the draft board as of now. AZ Fudd has fallen to number 3 in the draft board. So our fam will be going to the Minnesota Lynx. That's what they said. Number 3 will be the Seattle Storm will be picking AZ Fudd. Number 4 will be the Mystics pick, which will be Lauren Betts, but I disagree. Number 5, we just got Rickea Jackson. So I don't know. Well, Rickea do play the 3. Big 4 will be the 2. Big 4 will be the 2. Y'all, or so Rickea is gonna be the 3, a wing. Rickea Jackson number 3. Big 4 number 2. Still don't got no point guard, which I think that Raven Johnson would be great at number 1, and Rickea Jackson at number 2, and of course, having Camila Cardoso at at the 5. That's a squad. Rickea, Flage, and Camila. We'll see what veterans, because Sluty with no booty, no matter what she wins, is talking about an ADP. Sluty with no booty ain't coming back to July. She had a setback, so she would not be on the court at all. It says Rickea's contract is more than Angels. No, they all get the same thing in the CBA because it's on incentive. Rickea Jackson wasn't on all. She wasn't on first team or second team, defense or offense. T. Camilla, did you read that CBA? Did you read the CBA laws, the bylaws? She don't get the bonus of what Caitlin Clark now. And Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Aaliyah Boston, and even over the last 3 years, it's Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, and Paige Beckers are the rookies that's gonna get that bonus, that extra money. It says no, Bro Claude. Rickea went number 4. Her contract will go up to oh yeah, she did go number 4, right? She was a lottery. Yeah, 429K this season. Angel went up to 350 because she went number 7. You right, baby niece. You right. What's going on, Gamble? What's going on? Hit the like button when you come in, y'all. So we just acquired Rickea Jackson, y'all. But let me go over this draft and we gonna get it out of the way. So Flage Johnson is supposed to be coming at number 5. Number 6 is supposed to be Nail Alongama. Number 6, she's supposed to be going to the Portland. To the Toronto Tempo. Ayana Martin supposed to be going to the Fire. Gianna Neekins is supposed to be going to the Valkyries. Gianna Neekins supposed to be going to the Valkyries. Cody Mahone. They got Cody Mahone projected to go to the Washington Mystics. And last but not least, my baby. They said that my baby girl is supposed to be going as the 10th pick overall to the Indiana Fever. Lord have mercy. How do the Indiana Fever get my girl? That's not going to happen. They not going to put Raven Johnson with no Caitlin Clark. That's how stupid these people is. They is not putting Raven Johnson with Caitlin Clark. They is not going to put Raven Johnson on no Fever. I'm telling y'all that. I'm going to keep it 100. She don't like her. She don't want to play with her. She don't want to be around her. I'm telling y'all. I'm keeping it basketball, though. Raven Johnson is not, what's going on, Miss D? Raven Johnson is not going to be on the Indiana Fever. Say for real, y'all, she don't deserve that. Who you talking about? Oh, shut up, she wins. She coming to a facility. She getting all of the amenities. She gonna get everything the Angel didn't get. That's crazy work. That's crazy that Rickea Jackson finna get everything the Angel worked for. Rickea Jackson finna get everything that Angel worked for. It says, Bro Claude, they put Bree Hall with CC. Everybody that shut CC down in the 2028 championship, the Fever is drafting, then cutting. Don't go Raven. I know T. Camilla. Don't go Raven, Baba Boo Bop. Oh my God. So Rickea Jackson, get up here, Sister Keisha. Where you at? Rickea Jackson has now entered the building, y'all. So let me go ahead and get the board off. I got all of the trays. Everybody know where everybody's going. So let's go to this part. We're going to go into the WNBA after these messages. Hey, everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand. Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. So, y'all, I got to try to help y'all make sense. Do y'all know where Rickea Jackson is from? Rickea Jackson is now a Chicago Sky. Do you guys know exactly where Rickea Jackson is from? Rickea Jackson, to let y'all know, she's a Midwest girl. She is from Detroit, Michigan. She is right down the street, 4 hours away from Detroit, from my girl, Miss D. 4 hours away in Detroit. So, yes, this will be closer to home for her instead of across the way. Her family members and, of course, the Detroit base. The Detroit base will be coming here to Chicago because my cousins and all of them people love Rickea Jackson and talk that talk. Ain't that something? Y'all know about the battle between me and my cousins in Detroit. Y'all already know. She not going, bro. I don't know, ADP, if they say she got to go, what you going to do about it, ADP? ADP, if Rickea Jackson have gotten traded to Chicago, what you going to do about it? I'm asking you, though. No, Miss D. Let ADP do her Lulu shit right now. ADP, she drafted to Chicago. I mean, she traded to Chicago. ADP Art Creations. What are you going to do about her not doing it? Why do y'all, Sister Alyssa, you is in for people quitting. I told you Angel wasn't going to quit. I told you she wasn't finna quit. Why y'all with people quitting? She more safe in Chicago because she right down the street from her family members. So if dude ever come here, we'll whoop his ass. ADP, you ain't answer me though. You saying she not going there like you could stop her from going to damn Chicago. Y'all diabolical. Y'all. Y'all be devious in some ways. Y'all know.
I tell your mama you ain't shit.
That's what ADP said to Jeff Pacalosi. Jeff P. This for my sister ADP.
I tell your mama you ain't shit.
Oh my God. ADP. We still gonna get Jeff P. He's still on the, hey, he's still on the clock. Jeff P still on the clock, y'all. I don't care what is going down. He trying to put a Band-Aid on Chicago fans. He's trying to put a Band-Aid on Chicago fans. Yes, Rickea Jackson is beautiful. She is the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Van. Look, Rickea, Big Foe, Camilla, that would have been, man, Angel, Rickea, Big Foe, and Camilla. Man. They say Miller live in Portugal. Let me see. She live on Twitter X. She live on Twitter X, ADP. They say Raven John. They say this is the last place I want Raven to end up. South Carolina fans. South Carolina fans is disgusted by Raven Johnson being projected as the Indiana Fever. They say, hey, South Carolina fans said they are disgusted. They almost threw up in their mouth for Raven Johnson to be going to the Indiana Fever and playing next to Caitlin Clark. That's mean. South Carolina fans crazy, boy. South Carolina fans is crazy. Oh my God. Caitlin Clark's running mate. They say, for the love of all the holy, please left this thing go. Raven doesn't need to come to Indy. So even the Indiana Fever said, please God, don't let her come to Indiana. So back to y'all chat. It's 103 people in the building. Hit the like button. And Rakia Jackson is said to be coming seven minutes ago. Sparks could be opening the season with a big trade, and they just talking, y'all. That's not official. That's not official. They ain't said yet. It ain't no transaction. The deal is not done, but it appears to be pretty far along. It says on the surface, this is a bit of a head scratcher for the Sparks. Jackson is coming off a sophomore season in which she started slow before really finding her groove later in the season. She ended up averaging 14.7 points per game and improved her rookie campaign, though it came on a worse shooting from the field situation. However, from July the 5th to the end of the season, a span of 25 games, Jackson averaged. On the flip side, Ariel Atkins struggled throughout the season while she finished the year averaging right at her career marks in scoring 13.1 points per game, rebounding 3.4, and three-point shooting 36.1%. She came into Chicago with high expectations after the team traded multiple firsts, including the number 3 overall pick for her. Jeff Piacolosha just gave her. I can imagine what he give the number 5 pick, guys, to the did he give Ariel Atkins the number 5 pick to oh my God. It says it would certainly be buying low on Atkins, who was an all defensive guard and has 5 seasons in the league and 2-time All-Star in 2021 and 22. In a vacuum, there could be some logic there, especially considering how big of a mess the situation was in Chicago last season. No one wants Ariel Atkins in Chicago, and she's glad to go. Okay, so you snitched on Angel. Snitch. He said he really is trying to make Angel look like she was a cancer on the team. Yes. He definitely is trying to do that. Jacob a vampire. It says now they putting out hit pieces on Atkins. That's crazy. Yeah. It says the Sky couldn't win with Angel. I know damn well they can't win with Rakia. Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis. They said Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis. They said he drafted Big Four. They said he gonna have Big Four with Rakia. Hey, chat, y'all is diabolical. I can't get down with y'all. What's up, brother Jabari? What you missed? They discussing to bring Rakia Jackson to Chicago. That's what they said at the final part of the deal. That's what you missed. It says, yes, Alyssa, emotional roller coaster for sure. Brian Lewis trying Man, this shit is funny. Uncle Jay, cut it out. Now, you know can't no rookie refuse to go anywhere. Cut it out. They said that Paige Beckers was going to refuse to go to Dallas because how bad Dallas was. Do you remember that last year? Do you remember they said Paige was not going to go to Dallas? Do you remember that? For months. And then came draft, she took a $5 ass to Dallas. Stop, Uncle J. Me and you been around a long time. She gonna go where I know. See, you trolled it. You know they gonna go wherever wherever that ticket, that punch, wherever they go, that's where you going. So let me see. We doing an alert, y'all. We on watch. We on watch. We on watch, chat. We on watch. Let me see. There's people hit me. Y'all. 5 people that hit me. Let me see. Did you see the news? Yes, I saw the news. Look at your page. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, y'all, 12 minutes ago. Let me see, y'all. We on the clock. Jeff P on the clock, chat. Jeff P is on the clock. WNBA agency live updates. Right now, the Sparks Sky discussing Rakia Jackson trade, finalizing that. So it looks like that she is going to the Chicago Sky, guys. Nafisha Collier, Kelsey Plum, and among other players to receive core qualifying offers. Brianna Stewart and teammate Sabrina Nescu already announced their intent to sign. They're in the re-signing process as of now. So check. This is a live minute by minute of getting Rakia Jackson. See this live. See live right now of the update. This is a potential move. Follow the busy offseason for Chicago, which also moved forward Move forward, Angel Reese to Atlanta to trade significantly for Rickea Jackson, sparking the aim of wanting a all-star veteran around Kelsey Plum, which is Ariel Atkins, a two-time all-star and a defensive player of the year. Yep. It says, give me one reason to stay there and I'll turn her back around. Kelsey, what's going on? What's going on? Give me one reason to stay there and I'll turn her back around. Welcome. You already know, Kelsey, you welcome me. You know you're Indiana Fever fan. I'm a love of my Indiana Fever people, the real true ones. I do not get down with the other mob that is bad for the game. Hey, Sister Felicia. It says the state's attorney office is moving forward with the battery charges against Enrique. She has pleaded not guilty. Okay. Thank you for that, Sister Felicia. Go over to Sister Felicia's page. Go over to Uncle J.E. page. Go over to my baby's page, ADP. And, of course, Miss D, my baby sister. And then, what's up, GD Sports Network? It says, if you're keeping it real, the Indiana Fever was Aaliyah's team before it was Caitlin's. Also, if anyone can smooth out the differences, if there still are any between Raven and Caitlin, it will be Aaliyah. Yes. No, I keep it real on that. That's true. No, GD, that's true. That's see what I do here, y'all. I'm a real sports basketball fan. I'm a real basketball fan. And Aaliyah Boston and Raven are very close. Are very, very close. Aaliyah Boston and Raven Johnson, but Raven Johnson is also very close with Camilla. So I think Raven Johnson probably gonna be the number 5 pick. I don't know, y'all. I could be wrong, but I think Raven Johnson, Rickea Jackson, and Camilla. Oh, ooh, look, Raven Johnson, Rickea Jackson, and Camilla Cardoso. That's gonna be hey, Killer Camilla. Listen, Raven Johnson, Rickea Jackson, and Camilla. Y'all be seeing the show tonight. I'll be on my show tonight. We'll see exactly what it's going to be. It says, Dawn. What's going on, New Tiger? How you doing? So, Raven Johnson, y'all. Rickea Jackson. Just think. And Camilla Cardoso. Ooh. Yeah, I agree. T. Commit. That's why I brought it out, T. See, you with me. Because Raven Johnson and Camilla Cardoso been playing with each other since they was in high school. So Raven Johnson know how to get that ball to Camilla in all types of ways. Any way you want it, she could get it to you. She gonna be able to get that ball to Camilla. Courtney Vandersloot is down to July. She has had a setback. So the report on Courtney Vandersloot, they ain't trying to tell y'all, but I'm telling y'all, it's in the highways and byways of Chicago when I was out and about in the streets. Courtney Vandersloot then had a setback. It says, I don't disagree with you. I love to see Raven in Chicago. She and Cardoso have been tight since AAU. I'm a fan of that. Yes, that would be good basketball, chat. It says, I can't get Tracy Chapman's song, out of my head since I seen the news. Say, I can't believe Jamie said it's Azuri. Keep talking about Camilla. Even with Raven, Camilla only averaged 14 points. That was in college. That was in college. She. So you don't think that she's a better player, Brian Lewis? Y'all be. So you trying to tell me that Camilla Cardoso not a player, a better player now than she was in college? She ain't made no steps forward. She's not a better player than college. And she been doing this, what she been doing in the pros. She been doing this, her and Angel been doing this shit the last 2 years that they've been scoring. They ain't had no fucking point guard. Are you serious right now, bro? Her and Angel been putting these points up without a fucking point guard. You know what's crazy? Rakia was on a mock draft to come to the Sky back in 2024. She was. But they changed that all around, saying nothing has changed in Camilla game from college to the pros. Oh my God. Please stop saying Azure name wrong. I never said. I say Azure. You and Jacob is big girl. Leave me alone. You and Jacob. You say, well, technically Camilla averaged 14 points last season. You round it up. Yeah, her and Angel averaged the same points. Her and Angel averaged the same points. So what's your point, Brian Lewis? See, I ain't finna get into that talk because I know where you going. So I'm not finna get into that talk. I know what you going, and I know where you going. Angel Reese averaged 14.7 points a game. Camilla Cardoso averaged 14.8 points a game. Angel Reese averaged 12 rebounds per game. Camilla Cardoso averaged 9.6 rebounds a game. She was 0.4 away from averaging double rebounds. So what's Angel Reese averaged 3.7 assists per game. Camilla Cardoso last year averaged 3 assists a game. And they averaged the same amount of blocks. So what you was saying, Brian Lewis? What you say, Brian Lewis? Men lie, women lie, but guess what? The numbers don't lie. You could say how the points were scored. Camilla Cardoso averaged 14.8 points a game, and our baby GOAT averaged 14.7 points a game. Angel averaged 12 rebounds per game. Camilla averaged 9.8 rebounds per game. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I don't like that. I don't like that. Nope. I ain't going for it. That's why I be getting on Duval. I be getting on Duval about that. Now, hell no. It says G Sport Network Joyce had a high average. Asia come on, stop it. 6'7" Camilla have to be dominant. Man, says what? All right. I'm not doing that with you, Brian. I ain't finna do it. Yeah. Go look up the stat. All you got to do is go to the damn thing. 13.6. I'm sorry, 13.6 points per game. 8.5 rebounds. 8.5 rebounds and 2.5 assists. Overall, Jacob, that's what they say over her overall average in the last 2 years. Regular season. What? Man, I ain't finna go there. I'm trying to, y'all be throwing me off with all these extra sheets. Raven Johnson. I would like Raven Johnson to come to Chicago. But if we get Big Foe, I got Big Foe back. If Raven Johnson come to Chicago, y'all, I got Big Foe back. I mean, if Big Foe come to Chicago, I got Big Foe back. I got her back. But I really do want Raven to come to Chicago. Now you ain't gonna get me crash out in the morning. I ain't finna do that. It says, let me see. Let me see. Azure Stevens is next, bro. She played for she played for Chicago already. She played with Cop. She played with Kalia Cop. She was on the team with Kalia Copper. Yeah, they want a positionless type of situation. It says Sky traded. Yeah, brother John. Rickea Jackson is coming to Chicago. Rickea Jackson coming to Chicago. They got Flage projected to come to Chicago, along with Camila Cardoso staying in Chicago. But we really want Raven Johnson to come to Chicago. But Rickea coming to Chicago, that's such a big thing. He just putting a Band-Aid on. Y'all, look, I ain't going for the okie doke though. I'm not going. I feel good that we got a superstar, but I'm not being fooled by the okie doke. I'm not doing it. They can't fool me. I'm not going for it, chat. Nope, I'm not. They not gonna fool me, chat. Real Money say Chicago look good on paper now. Wow, that's crazy. Shut up, Real Money. What's up, babe, nephew? I was heated last night, nephew. I love you, boy. What's up, Troy Hall? What's up, nephew? What's going on? It says GD Sports Camilla was never dominant. Oh boy. Brian Lewis. Okay, Brian Lewis, you got it. I beg to differ. Now what? We can move on like two grown men. I beg to differ. Now, like me and do, you say what you say, I say what I say, I feel what I feel, and you feel what you feel, and we move on. We move on from that subject like men, like two strong, black, beautiful men that we are. Because you my brother and not theirs. So, y'all, this is what we got going on. The switcheroo has begun. Jeff Pagliosha is like Michael Myers. All he gonna do is scare talent away from the team. I believe that. It says fine, but numbers don't. Brad Lewis, why you gotta always have the last word, man? All the time. Brian, is called development. She became better at South Carolina. Look up the bugs they developed and put in the W. Okay, all right, all right. We got somebody with the South Carolina feel around here. Hey, my baby Alyssa. Hey, baby. I love you, Sister Alyssa, for loving me. I love you for loving me. ADP, I love you for loving me. I love you for loving me. MS. Oh, we got one, MS. It says, don't know the particulars, but in talks mean nothing, especially when it comes to Annie Constable and the Sky. Now, Annie, no, this came from ESPN. I don't listen to Annie Constable. This is ESPN report that I'm looking at. This is an ESPN report. You know, MS, that I don't like Annie Constable. She a devil. And you know I don't like her. I don't like Annie at all. At all. I don't like Annie I don't even like the way she look. And I ain't shallow like that. It's still fire Jeff P. You damn right. Jeff P on the clock. I just came in, bro. Claude, I don't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said. I said that this report is coming from ESPN report because ADP and Uncle J.E. I saw Uncle J.E., but Uncle J.E. said ADP had already said that it was going down to say, bro, Claude, I thought you could have two core players on the same team. Couldn't have two core players. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Let me look. How many players can you core on a WNBA basketball team? You can only core one player per free agency period. So you can only core one player. It says the WNBA team can designate only one player as core per free agency period. The core designation allows teams to retain exclusive negotiations rights to the top players, similar to the NFL franchise tag, but guaranteeing that the 1 year supermax contract a player can be cored as a maximum or 3 times in their career. So they offer it. So Ariel Atkins got cored, so she will be getting the max and going to LA. For Rikia Jackson. I don't get it. I don't get it, Chet. I don't get it. Yeah, the Sparks are now stupid. The Sparks been bad. What are you talking about? They one of the bad teams. The Sparks, the Mystics, the Suns, and the Sky. All bottom feeders. All bottom feeders. Where you been? Nubian Sage in the building. It says that's not going to work because Kelsey Plum is cord. Yeah, but if Ariel Atkins is cord by Chicago, she cord in Chicago and now sign and trade that they finishing up the sign and trade. That's how that's going. That's how that's going. It says, did the trade go through or is it still in talks? It's still in talks, MS. It ain't finished yet. But did the Sparks core KP? I don't know yet. It says, what about Plum? It says, cool thing. It says, Brian, she didn't play better than. Man, y'all get up off that, man. Shit. Yeah, we ain't on that shit. Let me go look, y'all. Let me go to the play-by-play, y'all. I'm coming right back with it. Let me go to the WNBA play-by-play. I'm going to play-by-play. ESPN. Man, y'all, I'll tell y'all what. That'd be some bullshit to get Rickea Jackson and trade Angel. Man, that'll be some bullshit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Why they ain't just try to get Rickea Jackson with Angel? And this shit is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. Chicago Tribune. Okay, I'm finna tell y'all what the Chicago Tribune is saying, because y'all know I read that paper. Chicago Tribune. Just trade talks is non-confirmation that this has happened. The Chicago Tribune said that shit ain't happening. So that's where we at. It says, sign my petition, guys. We gotta stop this trade for. I ain't signing shit. She wins. I ain't signing shit. We ain't finna be leaving Camila Cardoso by herself, and if Raven a flop, I ain't signing nothing. You goddamn lie. I'm not gonna be leaving Illa Miller by herself. If y'all don't like Miller, gone. Get on. Scoop. If you don't like Camila Cardoso, scoop. I don't care. Move on from that subject. Now, I like Camila Cardoso. Man. And she a gamecock. And so is Raven. So like who you like, and I like who I like. Nana, nana, boo boo. But I definitely want Raven Johnson to come, y'all. Yeah, she already getting the max. She already cored. You right on that, brother Brian Lewis. She cored. So hold on a second. Let me look. Ariel Atkins cored by Chicago. What does the core destination means in this trade? Okay, y'all, here you go. Prior to the new collective bargaining agreement, the players could be cored twice in their careers, regardless of experience. The new CBA says the players with 6 years of service or fewer can be cored up to 2 times. But once a player reaches their 7th season, they are no longer core eligible. This designation comes with a supermax qualifying offer from the player's home team. Oh Lord, they paying Ariel Atkins $1.4 million. The team they were most recently with. For example, the Sky Core qualifying offer to Ariel Atkins value in $1.4 million. However, that doesn't mean she will sign for that amount. It also doesn't mean she will stay in Chicago. The Sky could negotiate different terms with Atkins and sign her for less than the Supermax salary. They also could sign and trade her in letting a scenario Atkins would be eligible to sign a Supermax contract. As only the Sky are able to pay her that amount. The same goes for Wnba and Mitchell and every unrestricted free agent who was cored by their home team. The max a core player could sign for a sign and trade scenario of $1.19 million. The supermax under the previous CBA was $249,000. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. See, facts over feelings, y'all. I'm a factual person. I like to bring y'all facts. Hey, y'all, listen. If you would like to give to the channel, please give to the channel. Do so to the channel. I know I be in here and don't be, you know what I mean, asking for nothing, because I do feel like I appreciate y'all, you know what I mean, just being here with me today and just being here. But I have to, because boss's orders, I have to ask for you guys, you know what I mean. And plus I am on a mission, y'all. I'm on a mission to buy a new laptop. So I am on a mission to buy a new laptop, guys. So if you would like to, I appreciate the donation. It says Big Foe would make the Sky exciting. Raven would make them winners. Who do you think they will get, Coach Throne? Well, they saying that Big Foe is the 5th overall pick. Shoot in for the Chicago Sky, ESPN said. But I want them to get Raven Johnson, Coach. Coach Brown, I want them to get Raven Johnson. Why? Because Camila Cardoso and Raven Johnson have been playing with each other since they were in high school. So they know each other on that. Oh, we finna get it cracking, y'all. We finna get it cracking. Hey, y'all. We finna get it cracking, y'all. This is how we do it. This is the part of the show. It's 100 people in the chat. This is what we do in our show. If you become a member of this channel, you are celebrated. That's why when you come up in my chat, I acknowledge you when you come up in my chat. But this right here, you get acknowledged. And you have a straight up acknowledgement with your brother. That's right. And being a part of my channel. Shout out to Brother Van. Becoming a YouTube member of this channel. He is celebrated, and now Brother Van will be a bread maker. Hey, Brother Van, you already know how we do it on this show. This is what's happening right now. Y'all check it out. This is the part of the show. When somebody joins this show, they automatically become bread makers in this show. And this is what we do, because y'all got to know, some of y'all that's new on this show, I am a Chicago artist. I am in the Chicago Music Rappers Hall of Fame. My group was called Soldiers at War from Chicago. My name is Killer C, aka the Gingerbread Man. And yes, this is what we do. Here it is in my favorite song that I made and put together. It's called The Bread Makers. Welcome, Big Van. Welcome. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker.
We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Looking at that girl, she looks so good. She say she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make peace say You can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man, I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread maker in the shy. We got the rap, rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Sure they looking good.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Bro Van, thank you for joining. The membership is very, very much appreciated, brother. I appreciate you. What's up, goodness? What's going on? I see you in the building. Listen, y'all, if you give to the channel, y'all help me build this channel from scratch. I appreciate it, and I'm grateful. I am grateful. Thanks, Brother Van. Thank you, Brother Van. Listen, we have been in here 2 hours. And listen, when we get more news tonight, I will be on tonight. I also got videos that's released today. So what I want you to do is please share, like, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. And please keep the main thing if y'all get the playback on what's going on. I'll give you an update if Makia Jackson and all of that stuff go through. I'll give y'all an update. If it don't, well, damn. It is what it is. You know, Monday is the draft anyway, so it's only in a few days that we'll see who we getting in the WNBA powder cake draft. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everything that you do, everything that you will do. And guess what, y'all? If you're new to this channel, my name is the Gingerbread Man, and no other way to go out but with my Gingerbread Man song. Before that, I leave as I came with another banger. Y'all thought I was gonna forget. I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you will do, and I thank you for what you have done.
I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker.
I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some. I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton.
I said big, hot, I'm here, gingerbread man and here he come. He got a sweet hot break, yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton.
Hickory dickory dock, ginger man from the block. I keep my product good, the people come and cop. The streets is on lock, the haters in shock. My parties always rock, that's why I'm about to pop. Come on and taste my cookies, eat it until you're full. Wrap yourself a whole bag, take it to your school. Enjoy it all, have a ball, that's the golden rule. All the little kids, they love me, they think I'm cool. I get my shine.